I've got great news. This is not the Chevy Yenko Nova that sold for $522,000 at auction 11 years ago. This is a really nice clone of that car. Same colors, wheels, and everything. Body off, frame restored. This is a 1972 Chevy Nova with a 427 motor, 4-speed, 373 posi, and it's done up as the Yenko. They made 37 of those cars, and they say 6 of them still exist. So you got a really cool car here. Wait till you hear how it runs. Everything about it's just really cool. Go to volocars.com. That's where you can read all about it. Look at it, close to 100 pictures top to bottom. That's where you'll find a price tag on every car we have for sale, along with a monthly finance option as well. That's at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. And if you really like the car, go to our website and hit the Buy It Now button, and that will lock it up for you. But right now, join me. Let's go for a spin. Yeah, the fellow I bought it from owned this car since 1995. He completed the body off frame restoration in 2011, and he said it was a car he would get in and drive. He drove it 500 miles to a car show. So turnkey, ready to go. We just serviced it. We spent $2,400 just on miscellaneous things, door lock cylinders, rebuilding the rear window track system, just things like that. So it is ready to roll. I talked to him when I bought the car, and I just called them 10 minutes ago to go over things again. And yeah, everything was rebuilt in this car. So the body was removed from the subframe, and every component was removed, and every part that was put back on was new or rebuilt. All the suspension and steering is redone. It's got a great sounding Flowmaster dual exhaust that's neatly installed. Disc brakes in front, drum and back. All of that was redone, has stainless lines. The e-brake is hooked up. Fuel system was replaced, the tank, the line, sending unit, the whole thing. You look up at the motor, it's still clean Chevy orange paint. It has a rebuilt M20 Muncie 4-speed transmission. It's got an aluminum flywheel. I forget what clutch, he told me what clutch was in there, but you can read that on the website. Her shift linkage and all of that, he says, was rebuilt. Rebuilt drive shaft, rebuilt 12-bolt rear end with 373 posi gears. Now when you look under the car, it's all nice and clean too. All the springs and components and everything is nice and clean, the shocks and the floors. The floors, the braces, all that's nice, clean, smooth metal, painted like a semi-gloss black. So underneath, the car still looks very fresh. Now let's check out the body. Looking down the side, it's real straight. This fender is excellent. Lines up beautifully. Not a dent, not an issue. Lines up perfectly square and flush. This all is clean, straight, beautiful, dry, clean metal. This all looks really good. Lines up nice and square. So the body is excellent, and it's been done now since 2011, and it still looks great. If something was going to happen, it would have happened by now. It all looks real nice. It's painted the rally green, and I just found in the trunk there is the can of paint in there if it's still any good. The metal flake is all laid out evenly. It's all one color green all the way around, and it's polished very smooth and glossy. There are some stone chips at the bottom of the fenders. Like I said, he did drive it. There are some chips down here, down low. But overall, this looks really good. Couple dimples, not bubbles, but dimples right there in the paint. Minor imperfections that you'd have to look for, like I'm doing right now. Looks like maybe a couple pieces of dust in the paint, something like that. But yeah, it's really sharp, really nice looking paint. Now these are Yenko decals. That's the way they were back then too. They're stickers that were put on. It has the SS hood grills. They look like new. Yenko emblem right there. Some of the paint is kind of flaked off the emblem, but I know they make those. Correct antenna, door handles are sharp, rain gutters, all the trim looks really nice. Still checking out the paint as well. Yeah, right in here, there are some little bubbles in this area right here, minor ones. Bumper's nice and shiny. It's got the SS tail panel, tail lights, emblem, all that looks great. Yenko 427. Marker lights look real good. Vinyl top still looks like new. And it's sitting on American Racing wheels. They're in excellent shape. They're 15-inch with BF Goodrich tires. There's a Yenko tuned sticker right there. So yeah, it's looking really nice. The front bumper, grille, all looks really good. Now let's take a tour of the inside. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Well, under the trunk lid, painted real nice, got the stickers. The jam is painted real nice. Weather strip is replaced. Inside the trunk is nice, clean, solid metal. It looks like it was painted black. I would put a nice spatter finish paint. That always looks good. The mat looks really nice. It looks like there's just some extra parts, some old armrests and miscellaneous parts, and then here's the can of paint, which is still liquid, so you can use that to touch up the little nicks on the bottom of the fenders. The insulation on the back of the seat is new, or new when he restored it, I should say. The door jambs were painted real nice. The car was all apart when he painted it and restored it. Weather strips and sill plates were replaced. Door panels, armrest, window cranks, that all still looks like new. Dash area, the instrument panel, that was all replaced, and the dash pad, and all that looks real nice and clean. Now it has the vintage style tachometer on the column. That's how Yenko would have done it. Heater controls look good. And also it has the vintage style Stuart Warner gauges. That's just how a Yenko would have done it. All nice clean metal across here. Dash pad's nice. Glove box liner's nice. Carpet's excellent. This is cool. This is a white T-handle shifter. That has to be old. I've never seen a white one. They're always aluminum. That's cool. Nice carpet, nice steering wheel, nice upholstery. You can catch this right here. That's Yenko Super Coupe. That would have come on the original Yenkos. The back seat, all upholstered, side panels, window cranks, carpet, everything looks nice back here. Headliner, a little wrinkled right up here. That can be tidied up, but the headliner itself is tight. Dome light works. Visors look good. Original mirror is a little cloudy. So overall, very good inside. Now, this is a 1969 dated engine. The casting ends in 512. That's the block that they used in LS6 Chevelles and 427 Yenkos. That's a very desirable 427 block. It says high performance on the block. It's got a GM aluminum intake with a dual feed Holley carb hiding underneath there. The right air cleaner, valve covers. It does have an MSD ignition system and long tube headers. And then everything else is just nice. It's got a big block heater core, reproduction hoses and clamps, reproduction spring clamp cables with a Delco battery topper, and the right cap and shroud. It looks like he even put the deep groove pulleys on there. The belts are kind of sunken in. That's so the belts don't fly off at high RPMs. That would have come on a Yenko. Yenko Super Tune. We replaced the power brake booster. Squirters are hooked up, has hood insulation, the rubber seals and the cowl rubber, all that's there. And they've also added an electric fan in front to really keep it cool. That right there is music. Love that idle. Listen to this. Nice and snappy. Clutch feels good. So back in 2012, when the real Yenko sold for $522,000, I was there. I actually know the gentleman that owned it. He's a car collector, customer of ours for years. And that was 2012. That's 11 years ago. I wonder what that car would be worth today. And it looks just like this. I just looked it up at that auction, and looking at the picture, you would think it's the same car. The wheels, the colors, the stripes, it was the same car. So this is a nice tribute to that car, but it's just cool, sounds great, fun to drive, just a neat beast right here. Go to Volo cars. Oh, there's a chip on the inside edge. You don't see it up on top at all, but on the inside edge it is chipped right there on the inside of the fender, I want to point out. Windshield looks new. Go to volocars.com. The salesman can help answer your questions. They'll help get you financed. They'll help get it delivered to your door at volocars.com. If you enjoy the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel, click that bell icon, and you'll be notified when the new ones are posted. We got a really cool car coming up next.